Record a civil play. Hello YouTube, welcome to yet another and the very first members video. What does that mean? It means thanks to you as a viewer on my YouTube channel, I've been making videos, and now it's got to a point where I'm making confusing videos. And for those of you, let's add a number in post-production. Just kidding, post-production, Kris does no work on these behind-the-scenes videos. None of you are watching. No, that's not it. Let's start again. Hello, welcome to my behind-the-scenes members video. I'm so adept at making these by now. I should know how to slickly start them, and yet I don't. And yet I don't, because this is the first one. I'm still going to try and follow the same structure that I do in my upcoming members videos. So let's get this going. We don't want it to become like it's not a private jokes in just yet, Kris. Hello. So what I'm going to do in these videos is give you a quick overview of any of the stuff that I said in my latest videos that needs a bit more context or explanation or something, because there is one of those. Next on the agenda, as always, I'll talk about any life stuff that's going on with me that maybe hasn't made it into a video or a comment, or maybe you know me personally and I haven't told you that. We can do it like a therapy session. Cool, we'll do life stuff, and then finally we'll just wrap off with quick corrections, because presumably there's going to be stuff that I've said recently that I probably just want to iron over or something. And then finally, I'll waffle until I can think of nothing else to say, and then we'll end the video. Okay, so recently I did the kickoff to my wisdom series here on YouTube. If you haven't watched that video, no worries, I didn't say anything in it. I'm probably going to get to some important wisdom stuff, because there is wisdom stuff that I want to impart on you, sort of in a, get it, wisdom sort of, never mind. But what I did mention in the video is the red and the blue power that you have inside you, and I briefly touched on it, and then I started talking about the dark temple, and I didn't actually talk about the red and blue power much. And actually, I don't think there's space for me to talk about the red and blue power. When am I getting to all of these videos that I say I'm getting to in the future? That's not even part of the wisdom series. It's not even part of the consciousness series. I don't have a superpowers playlist here on YouTube, so I'm probably not going to get to any more blue and red power stuff in the main videos. So I thought in this behind the scenes video, why don't I spend the time that I would on video stuff talking about the red and blue power, so that you can have some context on my first wisdom series video. Kick off to the wisdom series, right? Have some context. We can't be confused on the first video. Surely not. Have you ever seen that I wear Atlantis ring, or that I mention Atlantis ring in any particular context that I can? I put it in that animated temple video. The whole thing's about an Atlantis ring. Yeah. An Atlantis ring is an example of blue power energy. Blue power, I think of it more like the shield, and red power is more like the sword. And so a sword is much more dangerous than a shield. You could give a shield to a baby, and if it doesn't crush itself, the worst it can do is be shielded from arrows. So obviously a shield is a much more safe power, and therefore the world has been set up in a way that you can slap on one of these rings and it gives you protection. It's like a shield. That's how you think of blue power. Red power is more of a proactive force, and that's why I think of it like the sword. Yes, sure, it can stab somebody, and that's not great if the person didn't need stabbing, but if some douchebag needs some stabbing, you have a sword, bing bang bosh, red power, activate. It's a lot more guarded in terms of how to activate it. You can't just put on some sort of red power ring and then get that power. I've looked into it, it doesn't work like that. Even artifacts like a upside down crucifix type thing, or a pentagram, or witch's broom, any of these kind of things, they're only imbued with the power of the person. They're used in some sort of ritual to create the outcome. So the red power is usually a ritual-based thing. That's why, if you remember in my wisdom video, I did briefly say the dark temple stuff was red power things, because they were doing rituals, those priests by the well were doing rituals, and then the dark energy came up. Yeah, red power. Okay, cool, so that's latest videos. There's nothing else I need to talk about. We've done stuff recently on like Halloween, and then we did other things, and then I did like the numinous merch. There's lots on the store that we can get to, but let's not do that here in this video. We need to get on to life stuff. What's going on in my life? None of your business. Okay, I need to get better at opening up, but for now, that will do. Let's do some corrections. Anything that I've said recently in a video, like for instance, I might have mentioned that the super hurricane is happening imminently. And it might not be imminent, it might be in, a couple of weeks. That's still imminent. It's happening imminently. I'm not going to correct the super hurricane stuff. I'm still standing by that prediction. Cool. We've made it through a very, very well structured members video here. I bet you're glad that you watched this one. I bet you're glad that you subscribe and that you're a member of my channel, that you can actually watch this. That's a privilege. Just kidding, it's not. I'm going to put this first one on the main channel because I don't actually have enough views to have a members section yet. That's subterfuge. Good word. Cool, how do we end these usually? Same way as normal videos. See you next time.